So you just got diagnosed with gastroparesis. Now what?
I know gold is not in her. She's a diamond, I'm the rough.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, A Gut Feeling. If you've never been here before, my name is Kat, and this is my channel all about spreading awareness about gastroparesis, a stomach disorder that I live with. A lot of the times after we've been diagnosed and confirmed our diagnosis, our doctors don't have any information to give us besides find a dietitian or get a nutritionist, or they just say you have gastroparesis and then leave us with nothing, no information. So the main things that I recommend after you first get diagnosed is research, research, research. You may have seen the sign in a doctor's office, your 5-minute Google search isn't the equivalent of my 8-year degree in medical science. The thing about that is it's wrong, and doctors shouldn't put that up because it's invalidating. Of course we're going to research, and of course we're going to use Google. It's actually one of the most amazing resources that we have in today's time. The only way I know so much about gastroparesis is because of my own research, and my doctor actually respected the fact that I would come in and I would be able to withhold a conversation with him about gastroparesis with very specific questions about what I read and what I've been learning, and even opened up his eyes to new things about gastroparesis that he didn't even know. And that's the thing. There's a lot of doctors, majority of doctors, just don't know about gastroparesis or how to treat it. So why is it so wrong for them to just admit that and to listen to their patients? So please, please, please do your research. There is the National Institute of Health. There's actual gastroenterology articles that you can read. And some of the first things that you should research, for example, are the gastroparesis-friendly diet and the low FODMAP diet. Those two go hand in hand, and they're very resourceful and very, very helpful. It can be confusing, and I actually made a video discussing the gastroparesis diet. I'll link it down in the description below for you if you'd like to check it out. I also advise joining communities. There are communities on Facebook, there are communities on Reddit for chronic illness, for gastroparesis specifically. You can learn so much from other people's personal experiences, and you're able to connect with so many people. I have met some of the most amazing people, and they don't even live in the United States. And I think that's one of the great things about having a gastroparesis or a gut disorder community. And the one I usually frequent is actually on Facebook. I also suggest, it might sound silly, but I suggest watching YouTube. When I first got sick, and especially when I first got my feeding tube, the only way I learned how to clean my feeding tube, how to take care of it, how to vent it, was thanks to someone named Chronically Jackie on YouTube. And I honestly wouldn't have been able to take care of myself without watching her informational videos. People like Jackie, there are other people on this platform that have so much knowledge and have their own personal experience to share, and I learned so much from that. Let's get into the diagnosis process itself. It's very tricky, especially with gastroparesis, because the gut, the digestive tract, is a very intricate system. I'm like holding my digestive tract. It's a very intricate system, and it is hard to diagnose what could be going wrong because it could be a multitude of anything that's going wrong. For me, it personally took over a year before I was confirmed with gastroparesis. I actually was told that I had IBS mixed, but the most comprehensive test that they have in the medical field right now is the gastric emptying study. Gastric emptying study can range from 1 hour to 4 hours to 4 days. And basically what it entails is you eating some form of a meal. Usually it's toast with some eggs and maybe water and some jelly. That's what I had, at least. For my 3, I've had the gastric emptying study 3 times, and that's what I've had each time. And inside of these meals there are radioactive isotopes, which are traceable through your digestive tract from the scan that you do. If there's a certain percentage left over in your system after a certain amount of time, then you are diagnosed or confirmed with gastroparesis, because that's what gastroparesis is. It means your stomach is paralyzed, or it doesn't empty fast enough. It took almost 3 years and 4 to 5 different doctors before I found the GI specialist that I have now that I see, who was the one who helped me get my gallbladder removed, who helped me get my feeding tubes, who has been the most understanding and listens to me and is compassionate with me with my gastroparesis. He has been amazing, and I absolutely adore him. But even my doctor, when I was diagnosed, was expected to just go get a nutritionist and go from there. And I don't really think that's a good treatment plan or a good treatment option or the way you discuss gastroparesis. There should be pamphlets or brochures where directing you where you could go to find out more information. Even if they can't provide that information, help your patients locate it. Gastric emptying study isn't the only test that I had to do though. I have talked about my comprehensive medical past. I have definitely had x-rays and ultrasounds and barium swallows and CT scans and colonoscopies and endoscopies, and you know, it goes on and on. Unfortunately, there's just so much you have to go through just to get that diagnosis sometimes. And the other tricky thing is your gastric emptying isn't the same every single day. It changes, it varies from day to day, from week to week, from month to month. So the funny thing is when I had my 4-day gastric emptying study, it said that I didn't have gastroparesis. But I have had 2 other gastric emptying studies. Those were they were both 4-hour studies, and they both said that I had gastroparesis and confirmed that I had gastroparesis. I feel like we still don't have the research, we still don't have the accurate tests and treatment options out there for gastroparesis, unfortunately, and that's why I'm trying to spread awareness. And if you can, please check out the links that I put down in my description that talk more about gastroparesis. You can even find certain organizations to donate to help with funding research. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time that I post. Thanks so much for checking in with me, guys. I will catch you in the next vlog. Bye.